you the last Tuesday of the Entertainment Under the Stars series, Shades of Grey!
Trying hard to be your friend. Just jump right into another one here. Feel free. I know we don't have a wooden dance floor or tile or anything, but feel free, Teresa. Anytime, there's open grass space for dancing right over there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman. Mr. Postman, look and see. Oh yeah. You better let him in your bag for me, Mr. Postman.
Thank you. Thank you. Those first 4 songs should have brought back a lot of memories for some people. And,
Tom's still trying to remember.
yeah, Tom did good in rehearsal yesterday. Okay? This next song I would like to do is as a tribute to 2 great performers in our history. One was a guy by the name of Bojangles Robinson, although specifically the song wasn't actually written about him. But I saw the way that it was done by one other exceptional performer named Sammy Davis Jr. And I'd like to try to do honor to both of them with our version of this song. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you in worn-out shoes, with silver hair, a ragged shirt, and baggy pants. He would do the old soft shoe. He could jump so high, jump so high, and he would lightly touch down. I met him in the cell in New Orleans. I was when I was down and out. He looked to me to be the very eyes of age. That's when he spoke right out. He talked of life. Oh, that man talked of life. Smiled, smacked his leg a step. He said his name was Bojangles, and he danced a lick right across the cell. He spoke with tears of 50 years, how his dog had eat. Then he let go a laugh. Lord, he let go a laugh. Shook back his clothes all around. That was Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. Lord, he could dance, dance. He told of those times he worked the minstrel shows, traveling throughout the South. He spoke with tears of 15 years, how his dog and he, they just traveled about. But his dog up and died. His dog up and died. And after 20 years, he still grieves. He said, now I dance every chance at every honky-tonk for my drinks and tips. But most of the time I spend behind these county bars. 'Cause you see, son, I drinks a bit. Then he shook his head. Lord, when he shook his head, I could swear I heard someone say, please, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, won't you come back and dance? Dance, dance. And with Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, why can't you come back and dance? Dance, please dance, dance, dance. Why can't you come back and dance? Just one more time, come back and dance, dance. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo, do-you-do-do, dooby-doo-doo-be-doo. Who-you-do-do, do-you-do-ba-dooba-dooba-doo-doo-doo. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Very nice.
Next song we actually had arranged for a girl to sing with us. She didn't show up, so.
Yeah, we're
So
gonna
we
call it.
rearranged the harmonies a little bit, and we'll see if it works out. Jeff, do you have your part straightened out?
Yes, I does.
We'll find out.
To Little Green Apple? Yeah.
This is for Peggy from Jim.
Oh, I wake up in the morning with my hair down in my eyes, and she says hi. And I stumble to the breakfast table while the kids are going off to school. Goodbye. And she reaches out and takes my hand, squeezes it, and says,
How you feeling, hon?
wait a minute. That was Betty's part.
Well, Betty's not here.
That's terrible.
Betty's not here.
Keep going anyway.
I had to
I
do it.
look across at smiling lips, warm my heart, and see my morning sun. And if that's not loving me, then all I got to say, oh, God didn't make little green apples, it don't rain. Indianapolis in the summertime, summertime. There's no such thing as Dr. Seuss, Disneyland, and Mother Goose. There's no nursery rhyme. God didn't make little green apples, it don't rain. Indianapolis in the summertime. When myself is feeling low, I think about her face and glows to ease my mind. Oh, sometimes I call her up at home, knowing she's busy, knowing she's busy, and ask if she could get away and meet me, and grab a bite to eat, a bite to eat. And she drops what she's doing and hurries down to meet me. I'm always late. She sits waiting patiently, smiles when she first sees me, 'cause she's made that way. If that's not loving me, all I've got to say, God didn't make little green apples, it don't grow in Indianapolis when the winter comes.
Wonderful by O.C. Smith, done by Mr. Jon Voss. I don't know if I mentioned to anybody, Jim's one of my favorite singers. I don't know about you, but you guys that are from here in Coldwater, you get to see, you can call him up and have him sing to you over the phone every day. He lives right here. Okay, anybody wants a copy of his phone number, just see me after the show. Jim will sing almost anything for 50 cents. Okay, just say, Jim.
It's a buck now, Jeff.
Okay, a little bit of inflation. I know in the 70s it was 50 cents. Okay, what's next on there? See, I didn't get clothespins, okay, to keep my papers from blowing all over the place. Okay, so that's okay. That's all right. We'll just get by without the clothespins. See, normally somebody supplies them. I'm not going to mention your name, but I'm not going to mention his name.
It's a hint.
I'm not going to mention Dave's name. I'm not going to even say that Dave's here.
Dave's not here.
Okay.
I only know one. You got to be old to appreciate that one.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got next? Oh, you know what? I wanted to take time right now. Let's do some introductions. Because some of you, first of all, let me ask you this. How many of you were here when we performed here last year? No, don't raise your hands. We gotta... Okay, there we go. Okay, so some of you remember, I'm sure all of you have perfect memories, so you remember who we all are. But let me start on the far left here, okay? And I'll tell you something about every one of them. Okay. Okay, to my far left, in the back on the B3 organ, a gentleman that if you've been here every year, you see him there in the same spot, and he's still one of our favorites, one of the originals, and he lives in Lansing. He's right now, he used to do music full time, but right now he is a real estate magnate. I mean, magnate. He's turned down 3 offers from Donald Trump, who wanted to call Tom and merge. Tom told him, no way, Jose, you keep what you got, and I'll keep what I've got. And now he came down to join us again this year, all the way from Holt, Michigan, and an Air Force veteran, Mr. Tom Puyear. Now, some of you that have been here last year, I'll bring this up later. Okay, first, now to my right, here's the man that started it all. And it's unbelievable how long ago it was when I look at the calendar. 1968. Denny McClain won 31 games pitching for the Detroit Tigers.
I forgot about
okay? And while Denny McClain was winning and the Tigers were going on to beat the St. Louis Cardinals in 7 games in the World Series that year, all right, Chris Edwards here had an idea. He was going to put together a group, and he was around the Washington, D.C. area, and the name has carried on, and what he wanted to do was to put together a blend of musics, because it was the 1960s, and so he put together a band that played what was then termed black music and white music and put it all together, and that's why he came up with the name. So ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the Washington, D.C. area, the originator of the Shades of Grey, Mr. Chris Edwards. Now, to my right rear, the man that we call, you may say, boy, he looks, if you're new here, you say, gee, that kid looks a lot younger than those old guys. Okay, well, it's true. He is a lot younger than us, and we call him a member of the Shades of Grey, the next generation. He's originally from here in Coldwater, and those of you that have been here a couple of years, remember that 2 years ago, we were trying to get John a date, and we passed out his phone number on some index cards to all the women in the audience, and we were determined we were going to find him a girlfriend. Well, last year, if you were here, you remember that we announced that a week from then he was getting married. Okay? And now we would like to say that he is getting ready to, what is it, Sunday? Sunday he will be honoring and having with his lovely wife Jackie their 1-year anniversary. Where's she at? Where's she at? There you are. Stand up so everybody can see you, Jackie. Come on. Okay, wave. Okay, there. The woman that won the heart of the man that we affectionately call J-Dog, Mr. Jon Voss. And now, to my immediate rear, a gentleman here that was one of the mainstays. When I first saw the Shades of Grey, the first thing I heard was I walked in the door and I heard him singing. And boy, I just couldn't wait to join this group. I thought, wow, that's great. That's great. I want to be with him. I want to be like him. And then I found out that he's a financial genius. Okay? This man is financial genius. There were years where after Jim left the group where we were just broke. I mean, we had nothing. We had no money. I am convinced that if he had been the treasurer of our band, Jeff, we would have been extremely wealthy because Jeff, he's got a monetary mind. What?
Jeff, he was the treasurer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Forget what I was saying. A veteran of the United States Navy, Coldwater's favorite son, on drums, Mr. Jon Voss. Now, what can I say about this gentleman to my immediate left? Oh, there's so many things I could say about him. He joined us, I believe, back in the 1970s. And the first thing that we did was we took him under our wing. We tried to teach him a little culture. I remember we took him to the ballet, okay, and he saw all those beautiful ballerinas standing up on their toes. And afterwards we said, "Hank, how'd you like it?" He said, "I don't understand one thing. Why don't they just get taller girls so they don't have to stand on their toes all the time?" Okay, but now since then, he's gone on to great things. Former bass player for Dennis DeYoung, now with a full-time band called Showdown, all the way from Lansing, Michigan, Mr. Hank Horton. And now, one of my favorites. You talk about sacrifice. This man is celebrating today his 37th wedding anniversary. Okay? And rather than, maybe this is where I kept messing up. Okay? Because I've had marriages before that didn't last. If you add all of my marriages up together, multiply that by 10, it still does not equal what Hank does. And so maybe he's taught me something today because, Nick, I'm sorry, I get them mixed up. What he did was, to celebrate his 37th anniversary, he left his wife at home and came here. That must be the secret. I've been messing up all these years, okay? But let me tell you something else about him. He may look young, but he is a musician extraordinaire, a 24-year veteran of the United States Army, came out, retired at the rank of lieutenant colonel, taught psychiatry at West Point, okay, academy, all right, with a doctorate degree. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Nick Lilak. Sure, it's the least I could do for you, Colonel, Doctor. And for those of you that don't know me, my name's Jeff McGinnis. I come from Battle Creek, Michigan. I'm one of the football coaches at Battle Creek Central High School, where we haven't beaten Coldwater in like 5-6 years. And for the benefit of all of us, Coldwater's no longer on our schedule. So, okay, I look to have a very happy year this year. Okay, and I don't have to, every time I come through this town, have people point and laugh at me.